Привет, eurovoxxers!
Hey Eurovoxers, I'm Chris
And I'm Jess.
and we are here live at Minsk in Belarus where we are covering the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2018. Already today we have covered 6 contestants who have sung on their first rehearsals today. Now we will cover the remaining 4, which are Serbia, Netherlands, Ukraine and finally Wales.
Yes. So, starting with Serbia, and we had Bojana Radovanovic on stage singing her song Svet, or World, and I don't want to come across as biased because Serbia is one of my favourite songs in the contest, but I absolutely loved her audition. I thought it was really, really good. I thought the staging and the outfits, which I love by the way, and the vocals and everything was just spot on with the song, and I feel that they kind of matched the style of the song and her outfits and her voice and kind of the backing kind of graphics very well, and they created, in my opinion, something magical on stage, and it works very well. And Bojana being alone on stage to me is not a problem because it just suits the song so perfectly, in my opinion, and I was really, really impressed and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was going to pretty much agree with Jess. The Serbian team seemed to put a lot of effort into their song, the way it's performed, the way it's presented this year. She sang it really well, she hit all the notes that she needed to, and I think she did a really good job. She made a really good impact on her first rehearsal. She came across as very confident,
Yes.
She hit those high notes. She seemed, you could tell she genuinely loved being on that stage. She made the stage her own and she made the song her own, and the Eurovision stage genuinely did love her. I really think she did a fantastic job for her first rehearsal personally.
Yeah, so I think it's definitely a thumbs up from us both.
Yes, we both liked this one. It
Yes.
was a really good song, it really was, and she sang it really well for her first rehearsal. This is only a first rehearsal, mine, so
of course.
come Sunday after she's had a second rehearsal and the full dress rehearsals, there will be nothing you could fault, although there was nothing you could fault today I couldn't find personally.
Yeah, so moving on to the Netherlands, and we have Max and Anne, or as I refer to them in our blog, the Dutch duo. And this song, I have to admit, is not one of my favourites. It's not entirely to my personal taste, but I will admit the song and the duo together sound very sweet.
Yes.
Kind of similar to the Italian duo. The song itself is a lovely, sweet, pleasant song to listen to, and I think they performed it very well in their rehearsal. For me personally, if I compare them maybe to the Italian duo, they don't appear to have as much chemistry on stage. I don't know if you felt that at all, but for me, at the beginning of the rehearsals, to me it felt like something was lacking slightly, but as the rehearsals went on, it got a lot better. But in terms of the song and the staging and the outfits and the way everything's come together, it's really lovely, and everything kind of fits in with the style of the song very well. So I thought it was a good first audition, a good first rehearsal.
Yeah, I'd agree with you in some of the areas there. I do actually like the song quite a lot. I've actually still got it in my head now, thinking of the actual song. I found the way it was presented was actually perfect. You had them both in the background and it was very colourful and it was very bright. Both singers could really sing.
Yes.
I noticed both of them actually hit the high notes.
Oh
and
yes.
It was outstanding. I did find, however, Max seemed a little uncomfortable on stage. It was a first rehearsal and you are going to make mistakes on the first rehearsal, but I found he just looked a bit more uncomfortable on the stage than Anna personally. I do find as well that he did make a few errors. You could see he felt a bit out of places where he should have been when he was singing his part. He was in the wrong place, and then that put them out of where he needed to actually be when the chorus came. However, he pulled it together, and they did sing it really well. And again, the Italian song, again, there was more chemistry. And they seemed a lot more comfortable on stage, I found. But again, it was a really good song. I do like it. I really do like the song a lot, and they can certainly hit those high notes, especially towards the end of the song where there's a lot more they both, and especially Max, really nailed one high note. And I was impressed, to be honest.
So was I, yeah.
So it'll only get better for the pair, I think.
You know, and like we said before, this is only their first rehearsal, you know. So there's bound to be some teething problems along the way. You know, and I guess, you know, for most kids, this is the biggest thing they've ever done. So it's only natural for them to be nervous. Or,
exactly.
Yeah, but still, it's a thumbs up from me anyway.
It's a good song. I really do like it. It's the second duo, and I think they'll do the Netherlands proud. Yes, they are doing the Netherlands proud, so they are sweet, and it's a lovely song. I like it.
So now we come to the powerhouse that is Ukraine. Yes. Well, what can we say about Darina? She may only be a tiny little 10-year-old girl, but she's got a set of lungs on her, doesn't she?
Yes, she blew the audience away.
In a good way.
Yes, in the press centre too, people were just mesmerised by the screen. As soon as she started singing, everybody was watching that screen. There were people stood up, and even at the end of the rehearsals, you could hear people clapping in the actual arena itself. She was that good. We had Levon with his trumpet.
Yes.
We had Ella with the piano. We've now got Darina with the microphone.
Yes,
she's got there. Yeah, that's the one. And she's such a small child, but the pair of lungs that she has,
I know.
She can belt out a tune. And again, it's another song, like many others, that is very, very catchy. And it's one you can't get out of your head. It really isn't. And it's a very modern sounding song as well. I find she's done Ukraine proud, but again, Ukraine, another country that always brings their absolute best to the Junior Eurovision and the Adult Eurovision. You know, we were lucky enough to speak to her, and she was such a humble, nice person to speak to. And God, Ukraine have done such a good job this year. It was presented well. She was in a white. And again, white, which seems to be a common colour with the female singers this year. She was in white with hints of red, but it was modern and it was fresh, it was vibrant, it was one hell of a voice. I liked it. It was a good song.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you said.
Top 3 as well, top 3 I would say.
If I had to say one negative, which I hate to say, at times I felt maybe it was a bit too shouty when she was singing, especially the chorus that has high kind of belting out notes. It sounded a bit shouty in places, but other than that, she was confident and cool, and everything came together so nicely. And the way they've worked with the camera work and the staging and the lighting is fantastic, and this is surely going to do amazingly for Ukraine.
Definitely.
Yes. So last country is Wales. And I'm going to go to fellow Welshman.
Yes, I will say her name is Manu, and she will be singing Berta, Prettiest. Well, what can I say? I'm naturally going to be biased when it comes to Wales anyway, and when she sang that song, for me personally, I could literally, the saying goes in the UK, you grin like a Cheshire cat, and that's how I was when she sang the song for the first rehearsal. I was smiling, I was really proud, but genuinely people that were there that watched it, it was such a fantastic performance. When it was announced that she would have dancers, I would think, oh, how on earth would that work with the song? But they made it work so well, and to me personally, the dancers added to the song.
Oh yes.
Even more. There was it's quite a melodic song, but they changed the song with the dancers, which, if you can believe that, it was such a good song. And the graphics behind represented the song. Every movement was slick. I found the way everybody moved together. S4C, which is the broadcaster for Wales, have definitely, I find personally, put a lot of effort into making Manu really stand out. And God, she stood out today. She really did. And she sang it amazingly as well. She really did. Goosebumps for me. I was proud, very proud.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would say Wales was my favourite rehearsal of today. And I can't really fault it in any way. And similar to Chris, when I heard she was going to have dances, I was very sceptical, because I was thinking dances is not going to work with this song, and I was adamant it's not going to work, it's going to look terrible. But then as soon as they came on stage, my goodness.
You were gripped for the first 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because even the opening shots, you were focused on their faces and the way they moved. I'm really impressed. S4C have done a fantastic job. They really have. And Manu as well. she's a great ambassador for Wales. I am biased, I will admit, and I admit I am going to praise the song, but they've really, to me, they've really got themselves noticed with this song. They really have. It was the prettiest song for me personally. I genuinely loved it. Diane Wells.
Yeah, I mean, good song, good staging, and the camera work as well is really, really good. And if you ever do get to watch the rehearsal, I'm not sure if they're going to show it, but watch out for the clever camera work and kind of the angle shots of her and the dancers, and the way that the dancers and Manu all kind of work together as like teamwork is very nice to see as well. And I'm really hopeful for a good position for Manu.
Yes, I really think they could do well with this. They really could. I think hopefully the juries will like it.
I hope so.
But with people in general who've been watching our videos, and we are very humble, and to be fair, we have liked a lot of the songs, but we've generally found as well, when we've watched the first rehearsals in the press centre, they've been on a television screen, and they come and sound a lot different to when you actually see them on the YouTube videos. So that's why we are probably a bit kind of very nice about most songs, because they have sounded fantastic when they've been broadcast live on that television screen. But today was the end of the first rehearsals.
Yes, and already.
I know it's gone really quick. It's been the end of the first rehearsals, and all contestants, all 20, have sung their hearts out.
They have.
And they have sung really well. So for today, we've done the final 10 songs. If you agree with us or disagree, by all means, comment below. We'll be happy to receive your comments. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, where we'll be bringing fresh new updates every day. We're also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so please follow, subscribe, tweet, and it'd be nice to catch you again. And thank you for watching. And
don't forget to join us tomorrow for second rehearsals round 1.
So see you then. Goodbye.
Bye.